nothing but smoke where he stood. Today I'm going to share with you a script that will enable you to create a suicide bomber or a suicide vehicle bomber that will hunt you in your mission and self-destruct once they reach you. We're going to start off by placing a player, and we're going to place him right here and face him this direction. Then we're going to edit his loadout, and I'm going to give him a loadout that I've set up for this. And here's our loadout. Next, we're going to go to civilians, and we're going to choose a civilian, and we're going to place him right about here and face him this direction. Then we're going to go to cars, and we're going to put down a hatchback and place him right about here. Alright, so this is going to demonstrate basically the script I'm going to show you guys. So right now we're going to save this, and we're going to put it under Kunduz, Afghanistan, because that's the map we're on. And we're going to name this Suicide Bombers. Alright, so that's our mission. Let's go to the scenario tab at the top and then down to open scenario folder. Alright, we are in our scenario folder, so let's go to the BI forums. And here is the release thread for the SSB Sarogahtyps Simple Suicide Bomber. Now this came out in 2017. I'll link this in the description of the video, by the way. What you're going to do is you're going to go to this top line here, and then you're going to just highlight it all like this. Go down to where it says _handle there. Then you're going to press Control C, and then what you're going to do next is you're going to either start up a notepad document or a notepad++. I'm just going to start up a notepad document. Basically, once you're in the notepad document, make sure your cursor is blinking, press Control V, and that will paste the code into the script. Now the script isn't done yet. What you need to do now is you're going to go to File at the top and then down to where it says Save As. Once you do that, then go down to where it says Save As Type, click on that and choose all files. From there, we're going to go to the file name, and we're going to type in SSB and then .sqf. Remember, ssb.sqf. That's going to be the file name. Now, before you save it, locate your mission folder in the browse box here. So for me, it's going to be missions, and then under Kunduz, Afghanistan, and then right here is our mission. So once you save it, you can close this, and then in our mission folder you should have a script that says .ssb.sqf. Now if you open it, for me by default something like this will open up in Notepad++. Either way, it will work. There's some information, and if we go down a little bit, I'm going to paste something that's going to add to this, which I thought the author should have added, but he put it on the release thread. So basically, what this is how to use it. So you guys could add this yourself, but I'm going to basically show you what to do here. So let's go through this script real quick. SSB, Sarogahtyps Simple Suicide Bomber. Description: the function can be called wherever you want, even in an INIT line. It waits for the player who is in range and follows him until reached, and then boom. The bomber is walking, can see the bomber. If there is no line of sight to the player, then the bomber will run. Works even if the bomber is driving a vehicle. If the player is out of range before the bomber can reach him, then the bomber will just wait for the next player in range. You can pass a chance to get a bomber to function. And so how to use is basically you take this code right here and you put this into the INIT box of the unit, the individual soldier or the driver of a vehicle. Now let's scroll down a little bit more. There are some parameters that you could use. The range of the bomber or the unit and the driver is 300 meters, so they will basically seek for the player within the 300 meter radius of where they're at. And then you could see here, if you wanted to increase that, you could actually change this number to something higher. This is 300 meters. And then the chance here is 100% chance that every unit that you place will be basically a bomber. There's some other aspects to this, like the waypoint behavior. I think these are fine as they are. These are right here. This is basically for a driver in a car. So when he detonates his bomb, it's going to be like a GBU 12, which is a dropped airplane bomb, will explode. And then this one here is for the a unit, a soldier himself, that acts as a bomber, and if he detonates, it's going to act like a 60 millimeter HE round, which is kind of like a mortar round. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to this code at the top here, and we're going to press Control C, and then we're going to go back in game and add the codes to the 2 units that we placed. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the civilian, and in his INIT box you're going to paste the code. So press Control V, and that'll paste the code, and just hit OK. And we go to the driver of the car. Remember, just choose the driver of the car, not the car itself. And in his INT box, put the same thing, and just hit OK. So let's save that, and let's test it out. Here they come. Yeah, I didn't give him any waypoints. No, he's not gonna move. I don't know why they stopped, but oh, that was a mistake. You know, if you kill him, damn. I don't think the other guy is alive. Nothing but smoke where he stood. Alright guys, let's go back to the editor. And what I want to do is create a little fun mission out of this. I'll put these guys right here. And let's go to the player. What we're going to do here is put this guy on top of the roof. Right about there. I'm going to put some planks here. Alright, so we got some planks so I can go to this other house. And what we're going to do with these guys is we're going to start with these units. And what we're going to do is I'm going to start with one guy right here. Let's go to the 2D map. And basically, this is going to be fun. So we got one guy. What we're going to do is we're going to make a whole mess of them. Alright, that's enough. And these guys are going to come from all over the place. They're going to go right about here. They're just going to extend all these guys to this house. I'll just take all the waypoints and put them like that. change their angles so they come from all over the place. Alright, so that's our unit suicide bombers. Next, we're going to take these cars and we're going to do the same thing. These guys are going to be a little trickier setup because of the cars, and you want them facing the same direction and put them on roads. But, yeah, that's fine. Basically, I'm just going to give them a waypoint like we did the others. Copy a whole mess of them. And we're going to copy it again. And then let's come over here. Do this guy again. I think that's fine. Alright, so now what these guys are going to do is basically they're going to drive all the way to this point. And these guys, highlight just their waypoints and extend their waypoints to the area we want. And then we're just spread these guys out a little. Make sure they're on the road. So this is like a little fun survival mission that you could mess with. Something like this, anyways. Let's move a couple of these down here. And let's set these guys up. Alright, so basically, you're going to come in here. That's a lot of waypoints. It's going to be chaos. Alright, that's our mission. Alright, let's play it. Alright, I just want to let you guys know that script was released in 2017, so it's probably using some commands or functions that have either been updated or replaced or just not used anymore, so some error might pop up on the screen, and if it does, I'll look into it and see if I can solve it and get some help if I need to. And what I'll do is I'll post the fixed updated code in the comments of the video, also post on the release thread the updated version. So if you want to use this script, I guarantee there's going to be an error at some point. So I'm just letting you guys know. So let's survive this. Launched. That was close. Yeah, as I was saying, here's the error. There's a guy back here. Got launched. Ooh, this guy back here. Whole mess of cars. Right at me. Secondary explosion. Any more? I think that's like most of the cars. Might still have some units coming in yet, like this guy. It's pretty wild. Wow, right in our balcony. I think we got most of them. Wow, we survived it. Yeah, I'm sorry about the error, guys. Like I said, I'll look into it and fix it and add the updated code in the description or in the comments of the video, and I'll reply to that release thread I showed you in the beginning of the video with the updated script. Hopefully we'll get it fixed. Alright guys, I want to conclude that here. I don't think I see any more, so we did it. We survived. That was pretty tricky.